Hi guys, in this video we're going to go over the procedures on the conductivity lab. This lab is using chemicals and we have to wear our protective goggles. They're very important so we don't get any of that solution splashed into our eyes. Let's get started. The lab is coming in on a wheel or cart and it has your vernier probes. It has beakers labeled with the solution, and it has clear cups and the solutions labeled. We have sodium chloride, aluminum chloride, and calcium chloride. The solutions are done to the specifications of the lab. Each student will get one of these beakers. First, we're going to pour 70 milliliters of DI water in the beaker, and each student will also get one of these clear cups. The clear cup is going to be full of just regular tap water. Now the labeled beakers are going to get the sodium solution or the calcium or the aluminum solution. You're going to put drops of that solution one by one onto the DI water. The solution, you don't need much, you just need to fill a small beaker up to 10, no more than 20 milliliters of the solution because you're only using 8 drops. Now the LabQuest Mini, that's the interface you're going to have to plug the probe and into the computer. You take the USB cable and you plug in the mini USB side to the LabQuest like this. And then you look for the icon for the Logger Pro on the laptop. It's called Logger Pro and it's got a graph icon on it. Once you click it, it should open up and this is what you see on the screen. Take the other side of the USB cable, the regular large size USB, and you plug that into the computer. You should hear a sound telling you it's ready to go. You grab the probe, the conductivity probe, and you take one side of it, the plug-in side, and you plug it into channel 1 in the LabQuest Mini interface. As soon as you plug it in, the conductivity symbol should appear on your Logger Pro screen. Insert the conductivity probe in the DI water and let it stand. Next, you're going to go into your Logger Pro and we're going to zero the probe because it's reading a small value right now. We got to start at 0 in the DI water. You click under the probe, you click here, and you click 0. Then you exit that screen and you can see the conductivity is reading 0. Remember to hit the green button, play, start collecting data. You take your pipette and you do one drop onto the DI water, and that's your first run. Take the probe, stick it in there, and use the probe to stir the solution into the DI water. Leave the probe in there and then you can see your first reading right away on your LabQuest. You do one more drop and you do another stir and you check your reading. And you can see it being graphed live as you're doing the experiment. Take another drop, stir some more, look at the reading. The conductivity keeps going up. And you're going to do this 8 times, 8 different drops, 8 different measurements. The LabQuest taking samples every second. You don't really need that. You just read your value every time after a drop, write it down, or look at the graph. You stop the collecting by hitting the stop button, and then you scale it. You change the scale of the graph by pressing the A icon. Now, if you made a mistake and want to start over again, you would hear press clear run and start over again. But you could also save that run and compare it to the next solution. So you would just click store run for this one, not clear, because clear will clear and you start over again. So you want to hit store run and it keeps it on the graph, and then start your next solution. But first you got to clean the probe using the tap water in your plastic cup. Once that's truly clean, you can start with the other solutions. And now you have 2 runs stored. You have one for the orange solution and one for the blue solution. And when you're ready to start collecting data again on the next solution, remember to hit the green button, play, the third run for your green solution. You can see it here being collected in fast speed, one drop after another. And when that's done, you hit the stop button and store the run like you did with the previous collection of data. And what's nice about this graph, you can see the different conductivity slopes of each solution, and they're color coded too. You can flip around and see all the values collected from the different runs from the different solutions here on the bar on the left. Now you have collected your data, and you can use it to compare with the graph and the values on the left hand side. You will only need 8 values. Thank you guys. Have a good day.